Hi, Dave Dinkel here. My 2-minute tip today is on business days versus calendar days. A number of years ago, I had a national guru, frankly, come to me and say, Dave, I make a lot of money on internet marketing of my strength as a national guru. In fact, I haven't done a deal in a number of years. And I said to him, you fraud. He said, please, let me take your mentoring program. So after much cajoling on his part and my feeling sorry for him, frankly, I finally said, okay. Now, to this day, he's still out there doing his thing, and he will not admit that I was his mentor and he is my student. It's okay. Doesn't matter. What does matter is here's what happened. Came into the program, started sending out contracts, called me up in about 3 weeks or so, and he said, I got a problem. And I said, what's that? He said, I lost 2 earnest money deposits. So what are you talking about? He said, well, you guys, at that time we were putting up a $500 earnest money deposit. He said, you guys put up a $500 earnest money deposit. I decided to put up $2,500, thinking, obviously, if I put up more money, I'm a stronger candidate in the eyes of the realtor. Well, that's not necessarily true, but nonetheless, I said, go ahead, what happened? He said, well, you guys offer at a certain specific ratios. I decided I'm going to offer more so I can get more properties under contract. I said, okay, keep going. I said, well, what happened is I had always assumed as a national guru telling other people what to do that all contracts were written in business days. Hey, it's a business contract. Shouldn't it be in business days? The answer is no, unless it says so. They're in calendar days. So what happened? His inspection period, let's just pick a number, was 10 days. That encompassed 1.5, but not 2 weekends. He thought it was business days, so it added 2 more weekends, or 4 days. And what happened is, because he couldn't sell it, he went back to the listing agent and said, my funding partner, whatever, I'm giving it back to you. And the listing agent said, oh, wonderful, because you've breached the contract. You're over your inspection period. Your escrow deposit was hard. So breach, we love you. And he said, of course it isn't. And she said, it did, and she was right. So in our contracting, what we use is we use a simple clause that says, contract is in business days. What happens? 40% of the time, listing agent, homeowner never cares. Listing agent says, oh, no, it has to be in calendar days. It doesn't have to be anything. But the other 60% of the time, we get business days. And what does that do for us? It gives us an extension of time to sell the property while we're still in the inspection period. So the difference is, on business days, you get weekends. Now, I'm getting to my 2-minute time limit. But here's the thing. National holidays do not count. So, if you're going to do this and you're going to risk your earnest money deposit, which is the maximum risk you have in a contract unless it stipulates otherwise, then make sure when you have to get out. With our students, we don't count the days for them because we have a lot of properties going on and we go crazy doing it. We have somebody doing that full time if we had to. You have to be responsible. It's your liability. Learn to count days. Not very hard to do. Thanks very much. See you in the next 2-minute tip.